Welcome back to the Ladies of the Night podcast Christmas episode. Whoop whoop. With your host, Carson and
Hunter. Don't forget to follow us on our socials, our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram, and follow us on Spotify.
Yeah, the Spotify. And as you guys could tell, we got a guest. It's mine and Hunter's good pal, Josh, which I'm sure most of you know. And if you don't, you need to know.
Yeah, let me tell you, bitches. Okay, my name is Josh. And you can call me Joshy Boy. That's my nickname, you know. It's all cool and all. So, you can follow me on, you can probably just search up Joshy Boy on Instagram and find me.
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo! There we go.
Whoa.
Well, since this is the Christmas episode, as you guys could tell, we all got Christmas motherfucking hats on.
Themed.
Mine and Josh's is pretty cool. Ours like change colors from green to red.
Yeah, I definitely didn't steal from his house.
Yeah, if you rub on it. I wonder if that's how like.
A lot of things.
You think a gingerbread house, like a gingerbread man's like house, is it built from icing or from something else that's white? You know what I mean?
I mean, I use cum.
Depends on the day, you know.
It depends on the day. How frisky I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be on the right timing. And it's gotta be. I gotta be in the right mood, you know.
Yeah.
It's gotta be 'tis the season.
Miss Gingerbread is ready to build a house.
Miss Gingerbread's a certified MILF.
Yep.
Certified MILF. Okay.
Certified MILF, you know it. Okay, so what are we gonna do?
All right. Well, we can start with an article.
Okay.
Ooh, an article?
We're doing the news.
Yeah, I only have one this time, so.
Yeah, I only got one as well.
Same.
I think we're just gonna bullshit a lot and we're gonna do some stuff.
All right,
okay.
Carson, you go first.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah,
we're getting into the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty.
So I wanted to keep this, news article for this episode pretty Christmas themed.
Of course.
I'm looking at the Christmas news. I'm like, this stuff's shitty. I seen something about how Christmas time, if you do the wrong sex position, you could break your cock.
Oh.
Like apparently it happens every year. Something. I was like, that's stupid as fuck. Who gives a damn?
That wouldn't happen with my penis.
What scientists are wasting their time constructing that, thing? Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I found this crazy article from this news, the BBC News.
Of course.
Big black something.
Yep. Big black Canadian news. Speaking of black, so the news article says that 5 children die in fire while father was Christmas shopping.
You told me before this that I might find it funny. What?
Yeah, where's the funny
I don't know.
part?
How Christmassy. How Christmassy.
I don't. I thought the.
That's
I thought
hilarious,
the.
person.
Hey, it brought the families together.
Hey, I was gonna make it. Well, I made the joke that speaking of black, and I thought that's what was gonna make it funny, but apparently not.
More dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean by speaking of black?
Oh, this is awful. I didn't even read most of this. I feel bad for even making a joke now. It says a father was Christmas shopping when his 4 children and a young relative died in an Arizona house fire. What the fuck is that? Okay, anyways, the 4 children, ages 2, 4, 5, and 13 were the siblings, while an 11-year-old was the visiting relative.
It's a lot of kids.
So they all died.
Yeah, in the fire, which is pretty bad.
Like, were they
wild,
did it say like what time? Like, did this
says the fire broke out in blah 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 city, just before 17 o'clock.
17 o'clock?
Which is like
5 o'clock?
1 p.m. I think it's 1, ain't it? No, it's not 1. Well, this is Arizona time.
Yeah.
So what this is saying that it's
5 o'clock for them.
Local time. It gave the military time and then the regular time. It's just give the fucking regular time. But says it happened at 1 o'clock on Saturday, which so it was a few days ago, but still pretty recent.
I mean, I get the like 2-year-old, and you said like a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, but like the 13-year-old, like if he was up, why wouldn't he just get people out of there?
And it was
Maybe
the
he was
evening.
trying,
it says.
and that's why
it says
he was just
the
crying
fire
in the corner, burning.
No, I
to
said
death?
trying to help
Oh,
people.
trying.
Well, he could have been doing both. He could have been crying
True.
and trying. You know what I mean?
I
But
wouldn't have been a pussy. I wouldn't have cried.
it says the fire tore through the 2-story home on Saturday evening. So it was in the evening. So, like, I doubt any of them were asleep. They could have been, but I mean,
Maybe the smoke, probably.
yeah.
The smoke.
Yeah.
Maybe
probably
that actually could have been it, because if it was a 2-story building and then they were up on the 2nd floor or something.
Yeah, the carbon monoxide or whatever.
Yeah.
Make them a little drowsy.
Feeling a little drowsy.
It says that
It does.
officials are still investigating. They don't know what the cause of the fire was.
See, this is why I don't have any functional fire alarms.
Me either.
This is fucked up. It says the investigation that they did do so far found that the fire originated in the downstairs entranceway. So right where the stairs are to the 1st floor. So they're saying most likely making it impossible for the children in the upstairs bedrooms to get out without, like, you know. There's no way they're throwing a 2-year-old out a fucking 2-story window.
I mean, it's
You know
better
what I
than
mean?
burning.
They could
to
have.
death.
Yeah, they could have, but
Like a football,
I mean, I
just
doubt
kind
it.
of.
But you know, I mean, that's why
No, punt return.
there's a lot of families back in the day, and many families don't do it anymore because they just don't expect it to happen. But like fire drills at school, families do that where they say, hey, this, you know, if there was a fire here, where would you go? If there was a fire here, blah blah blah. And a few years ago, that's we got a whole bunch of new like smoke detectors or whatever, and we kind of did that little thing where we're like, well, if there was a fire in the kitchen and you were in this room, where would you go? And then somebody gave me the, like, it was like the scenario, like if the fire was in your room and you're in your room, where would you go?
Under the bed.
I was like, well, I feel like I'm fucked.
I mean, you know,
I
know
live
in your
I mean,
house,
I could-
So
you can hop out the
I
window.
just head out
It
the
wouldn't be
window.
that
I mean,
far
I
to
could
fall.
go. There's a window right here. I could go out this window.
Yeah.
Thing is, I feel like my ass is gonna get burnt a lot.
Your ass.
What? Oh, you just gonna
'Cause-
slide?
Yeah, I'd have to fucking. You know what I mean? Because I mean,
Still full on leap. You know.
it's hard to get out that window.
Just do a dive. You know, just dive for.
And then land on the fucking roof and then jump off the roof. I could do that.
Head first into
I
your
don't know
wooden
what your
steps.
shit looks like.
Or I could, like, my sister's room's right here and her bed's right up against her window. I could just use her bed to get it through her window. I don't know. Anyways, but I feel like in this case, maybe they did, maybe they didn't, who knows. But if they would have had an idea of maybe what they could have done, then, you know.
And also the no parent, no like adults were with them up on the top.
No, it doesn't even say
Yeah.
that a mother, like anything about a mom whatsoever. It just
Single
says
dad with like 3 kids.
So they the kids were unsupervised as well.
Well, they were with a 13-year-old.
Well, yeah,
and
I mean that's
and
old
11-year-old.
enough. The 13-year-old's old enough to be alone, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I would
like,
agree. I understand
they should have
not being able to
probably
get anyone to watch your
practiced
kids.
something.
Yeah.
I do that with like any place I go. Like if I sit somewhere like in a restaurant, I always look at the nearest exit and be like, okay,
You're
if
calculating.
shit
You're waiting.
if shit goes down, That's where I'm going.
Got a plan.
This does say that a GoFundMe was started, and they have raised over $14,000 so far for the, for the father.
That's good
for the family. So
really, that's not a whole lot compared to what he lost for one of his kids.
4.
Yeah.
And then plus a young relative, like
and
that's
a 2-story house on top of that.
That's one of the worst, like, recent,
Yeah, why did you pick this?
Yeah, that is very
That's
fucked
so
up.
fucked.
I thought it would be interesting to talk about, okay? It caught my eye.
We're coming out swinging for the first.
Hey, I think
Christmas
it was better
episode.
than the fucking. I think it was better than the fucking breaking my dick during the Christmas time fucking article.
I would disagree.
You know what I mean? So.
Hey, it's more lighthearted.
Hey, I told you guys it was gonna be fucked up. I did say it's sad and that it's fucked up. So.
No,
And
you
what
said,
would be-
"Oh, you might find it funny."
Hey,
What would be,
because
like, the
I don't know how
funeral
you would have
cost?
took it. Probably a lot.
Like,
It might
how
be
much
funny.
was the
4
GoFundMe
kids
again?
died.
Sorry.
Huh?
How much did they raise?
$14,000.
Yeah, that's definitely
As
not
of
enough for all
yesterday.
those funerals. That is
No, because
definitely not.
Yeah.
funerals are expensive, especially for kids, because they have to make, like, well, they don't have to make custom coffins. It's just more than likely,
And especially if the
Arlington.
bodies were burned, you wouldn't want to see the body.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah. Well,
Guess he's
sorry
got
to
a lot
bring
of
down the
urns
mood.
now.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Woo. Woo. Well,
Jolly.
I was gonna make a joke, but it's so fucked up. I'm not go. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not fucked up. It's just like this is a terrible, a terrible subject to even make a joke. I'm gonna say it anyways. I wonder, like, did the dad maybe go and return the presents that he went and bought for Christmas?
I would
I mean, he probably
like,
sold
buy
them
some
off.
vases, instead.
But I would
Vases?
keep them. I
you
would
buy
keep
some
them as
urns?
like a. As a memento, as like a.
I mean, they're already half
something.
cremated, right?
Or just buy a bucket,
Oh man!
Put them
mix
all together. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
I mean,
awful.
really, could you distinguish their ashes apart in the first place?
Or you could put them. No, that's fucked up too. I was gonna say you could put their ashes in tree bulbs, like in the tree ornament bulbs, and then just every year you hang them on your
no.
tree.
Just hanging on the Christmas tree.
But that's
that's
fucked up
Timmy
too.
right there on the
It's
Christmas
gonna
tree.
be a white Christmas.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I feel like that definitely ruins Christmas for some,
Really?
I don't think he'd be celebrating Christmas anytime soon.
No, not at all. That sucks. Okay, let's hopefully change the mood a little bit.
Yeah, let me pull in a more lighthearted one.
Okay.
Funny enough, mine's about the penis shit, bitch, that you made fun of.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Now you're an
Well,
ass.
I didn't read it. I just read the the title of
Increased
the
risk
article.
of penile fractures over Christmas, doctors warn. More people break their cocks over Christmas.
I wonder why.
They're
Christmas
wanting
is
a white Christmas, that's for sure.
it's a love-making season.
Maybe they're trying to stack donuts on it.
There's
But, like-
43% more fractures in Germany. Like, this one seems to be mainly on Germany for the statistics.
Mrs. Claus must be fucking getting around, son.
Going
Yeah,
to all
it
those
couldn't be
German
actual
bars.
couples or anything.
That's why Santa says ho ho ho. He's talking to his wife. He's talking to Mrs. Claus. So what does it say about these penis fractures?
They
Oh my
break their
god!
cocks.
What part
Just
does it break?
imagine.
Is it like the shaft?
Because there's no
Yeah,
really bone.
It's cartilage.
Yeah. So oh my
Snap the
god!
cartilage.
Imagine that. Imagine that shit.
The average age was
My
42.
penis is inside my body right now.
Okay, then.
You said the average age was 42.
Yeah.
For
Dudes in their
it happening?
40s. Yeah.
God. I get all these dudes. They're like, I'm getting little Timmy and little Susie Christmas presents. I'm getting something.
Yeah, this is Sky News. They say they warn such injuries caused by a forceful bending of erect penis during aggressive sexual intercourse featuring unusual sexual positions.
I mean,
e.g., reverse cowgirl.
I feel like you could just do it. Like you could do that anytime, but why is it?
Especially if you're 40.
Yeah, but why is it Christmas?
Because they're stuck
in
season,
you know.
They're like stuck in
White
the house.
Christmas.
They're stuck in the house. It's snowing. What else do you got to do? Fuck.
They want to be snowing, you know.
Yeah. They're the fucking gingerbread man. They're building a fucking
white
house.
Outside and they want to be white on the inside.
They want
Jingle bells
all over.
Yeah. Hallelujah, baby.
Hallelujah.
You know, I seen a video. You know that song Hallelujah or whatever?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people like to say that's a Christmas song when it's not. And
it's not. It's just
it's like you hear it a lot during Christmas, but it's because like it's a religious and everything. But
yeah.
I heard that apparently if you sit there and actually listen to the lyrics of that song, it's like awful.
I know one
like
word.
It's about some fucked up shit. You know one word? What's that word?
Maybe hallelujah.
What's funny is bringing up like the religious stuff. I saw like an article. I didn't really pick it, but it was like they had to take like decorations off of like school buses because it was like too religious, and they couldn't like celebrate Christmas. Yeah, no Christmas songs either.
Like who really besides actually religious people, who celebrates Christmas as a religious holiday? If you're not religious, you don't give a shit. You're still buying presents.
It doesn't even, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter like Christian or anything, because there's some Christian religions where the people don't have Christmas.
Yeah.
They just won't do it.
And the way Christmas is, like in the West, is like, it's not even like anything religious. It's big Santa guy eating cookies and sucking on titties.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
It's, I would say the most religious in the West. But still. Yeah.
Well, like a guy that I know,
Christian either.
When he grew up, he didn't have Christmas because his mom, whatever Catholic religion they believed in, his mom didn't believe that Christmas should happen, so she wouldn't do it.
Christmas it was like a mix between Christian stuff and pagan things in Europe.
Yeah.
So it's not purely Christian either.
And then capitalism took over.
Beautiful capitalism.
Well, it sounds like these people that are trying to,
they're just trying to stir trouble.
Yeah, people not fucking, listening to Christmas music and letting them put decorations on buses. These people need to go fracture their cocks.
Yeah. People that are probably way above 40.
Yeah,
but
it'd probably be way easier.
You can find a bunch on Tinder.
They're trying to get up the stairs.
I wonder how much % of that is Bill Cosby. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's out now, right?
Yeah, I feel like he's like, hey, I got a Christmas special. It's called This Dick.
I think his dick's been fractured from the start.
Pump your pudding,
It probably has.
It's
that's
already
why
fractured.
That's why he's started with pudding pops.
I feel like he's got a strong cock,
You think he got a stiff one?
Yeah, he's like a...
he's up there. He probably used some, Viagra or something.
I think it dangled a little bit now. Yeah. It's like a mistletoe.
Probably.
He puts a mistletoe on it.
He can top it with the
we need to get Bill Cosby on the podcast one day. We need to ask him.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
The pudding pop guy.
The pudding pop guy.
We buy some old ass pudding pops off YouTube.
Oh my god.
Or not YouTube, eBay.
eBay.
Yeah, people probably sell some old ass ones.
They just been out in the sun.
Super expired.
They're melted.
Yeah, they're not frozen. They're just.
It's the plastic. But it's like the plastic that the popsicles come over top of. You know what I mean? And then it's just melted chocolate inside that plastic.
Drink it.
And a stick.
That looked very wrong.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby loves that.
Like,
Ayo.
hey. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Well.
I thought of some things that might have been a little far to say.
Say it.
No, now it's weird.
Oh.
It might have been about Bill Cosby's pudding pop being drank by little kids.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't touch
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
he touched them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. But like the whole pudding
It's not a
part?
fact. He didn't get convicted of that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Oh.
we've seen
He
that.
did serve prison time for it, but then he was released.
He served prison time for sexual assault.
Well, at
And
least we
rape.
know he didn't get to these 5 children that I talked about. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Uh,
Yeah, too bad fire got to him first.
Sorry, I had to. I had to make a callback. We're
thought of
mean.
another bad thing. I was about to say they're gonna be
Anyways.
as black as his cock. You know?
That's why I got it off of BBC. It's Big Black Bill Cosby cock.
Big Black Cosby.
Big Black Cosby. Yeah. God, he should
looks
come out with a
like concerning now.
yeah.
I
mean,
He looks like he got punched in the face too many times.
I mean, you got the saying
like
"black
someone
don't
touched
crack."
him.
Somebody touched him.
Well, they say black don't crack, but that motherfucker, he crack it.
Somebody used his crack.
Yeah.
Some
In the prison American
Yeah.
system right there.
They didn't keep him in no special cell. Big Bubba was coming around every month.
And
Hey,
he's
you
feeling
think you got?
sexual.
He said, "You might got a pudding pop. I got that XL pudding pop, son. Come give it a lick." That's what Big
Slides on
Bubba
the
said.
Trojan.
give it a lick.
I'm telling you,
I
Bill
think he had a lot of
Cosby,
white Christmases
like
in prison.
white Christmas. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. For
I
sure.
think he was in the
Whoa.
holiday spirit.
Was
Just
he staring
because
at a
he was-
children's book or something?
I'm telling you how the
I mean,
how the
I'm not
prison
saying he had
system
a
is.
choice.
When they say that like sex offenders and shit like that, how they get like almost like brutally
Oh, yeah.
beat or fucked or whatever.
I wonder if he
Um,
got the treatment as a pedophile, even though he
I
wasn't
bet
convicted of
he
being a
fucking did.
pedophile.
I
Yeah.
bet he
yeah,
fucking
definitely.
did. Because I feel like even though
any
he,
like sexual assault, they don't care. You're a part of
I
that
feel like
list.
even though he was a celebrity, they would not give a fuck.
that makes
'cause
it
there's been
worse.
There's been plenty of
Oh,
other
yeah, 'cause then
celebrities.
everyone knows.
Everyone
I bet-
knows you, and they get fame by fucking you
Yeah.
up.
Because it's on the
Yeah.
news. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, you'd be on the news.
and they get the
and you'd be
news
Like, oh, I'm a
in
hero
prisons.
for beating
That's
this
the same
Like,
thing
shit
with
out of dude.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at that time they didn't have like
Yeah, it's much worse now.
Oh,
they
yeah,
didn't have like the internet showing it and everything like that. So that dude from the Dahmer series, he like found out in a newspaper. He had to like go in their library and he found out in the newspaper.
Watching on TV with everyone else now.
Yeah, but like
Do they
I'm
just,
thinking
what do they
even
watch in
like
prison?
probably cops.
It's just cops.
They probably do. They probably root for the people. You know what I mean? Get up,
Yeah, but you know
what
in
I
the
mean?
end,
Yeah,
you're rooting for the losing team.
and then you watch them come where you are. It's like hell yeah.
Oh,
I know
what's
they
going
watch
on?
like the Super Bowl when it's like on. They actually have a little
Probably.
special thing where they
It's
watch.
probably because the
Super Bowl.
guards want to be able to watch it, but they're
Yeah.
stuck at work.
Yeah.
It's for
Well,
the guards, but they're like, okay, prisoners, you can watch too.
yeah.
It's mainly
Like,
for me,
Like Jared Fogle, I think that's the same thing with him. That even though he's like kinda celebrity, the shit he did, I bet he,
but I could imagine.
because he's been in prison for so long now, like good like 10 years
He's
or
probably
whatever.
in protective custody.
That's what
I'm sure his fucking asshole's like a $5 foot long. I bet that motherfucker is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I bet he's been used.
filled with mayonnaise.
He ordered extra sauce.
Yeah. For sure. But anybody like that, I bet
meatballs
they're like
in his flatbread.
meatball. Yeah, meatballs in his flatbread. Yeah, you're right. That's
a weird episode. This is Christmas, and we've talked about pedophiles.
Yeah, we're like
and
stuck
burning
on
children.
Burning children.
It's okay, because at least we know that if these people are in prison, fucking the shit out of Bill Cosby and Jared Fogle and whoever else they want, if they're in their 40s, at least their cocks are getting fractured.
Yeah, you know.
At this time.
It's not one-sided.
40% more likely.
Yeah. 40%, you know what I mean? It's going to happen.
I bet they're all having a jolly Christmas right now.
I don't know about all.
Eating cockroaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, cockroaches.
Squirming
around. All right, Josh. What's your article?
Okay, going to my article. It's my mom canceled Christmas and invented a new holiday. We doubted her at first, but now it's our favorite day.
I'm concerned.
How cute. So apparently this happened like a decade ago when she like announced it, that they were like no longer celebrating Christmas. And it's called Seagull Day. Seagull Day, I should say.
Seagull.
Yeah.
Like the bird.
Yeah, like the bird. And what they do to celebrate, they go to like a random beach and they just throw a bunch of... Yeah, pretty much, they throw a bunch of random ass, like old ass food. All their like crappy
they're
food.
Feeding them.
Yeah,
why would you feed seagulls?
Stale crackers, cereal, and pretzels.
Ew.
Don't feed seagulls. They're
Sounds
assholes.
like they're just trying to get rid of all their expired fucking shit.
With an excuse.
You know what I mean?
And I wish I could show you this. They put up like a tree. Well, it's not even really a tree. It's like a bunch of sticks, and then they just
have
throw
a tree with food all over it that's expired.
Yes, yes. There's like
That's
popcorn just sitting.
Just
on
get
the
a
ground.
pig at that rate, you know.
So what is it? They feed seagulls?
Yeah, the mother was like, "Oh, I bet they don't get much food during
birds.
the winter, so we should give them food."
They definitely get a lot of food during the
They're
winter.
fucking seagulls.
Yeah, they're bastard animals.
They breed like fucking rats. You know what I mean?
Likes
like
seagulls.
There's like three animals I can think of that people when they see them they're like, oh my god, that's too much. No, there's four. There's four, and they're in the kind of same general like idea when it comes to animals: seagulls, rats, doves, or pigeons, not doves.
Yeah,
pigeons.
People like doves.
Yeah, pigeons, and geese. Everybody, when people see them, they're like, "Oh my fuck! Look at that! There's a rat."
I almost said
women. There's a million fucking seagulls. You know what I mean? Like something. Imagine getting chased by a fucking goose. Oh, I'd be pissed.
I got chased by a turkey.
If it's just one, I feel like I could take on one goose.
I mean, I've been chased by chickens. I've never been chased by a turkey, but
I would run away from it on purpose.
The goose don't fucking stop though. They fucking stick their head towards you and they're like Naruto running at your ass. You know what I mean?
And then they could be flapping at you.
Yeah, they look like a fucking weeb from high school and they sound like one too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nani?
Fuck that. So what else do they do? They just feed the pigeons?
They just put like
pigeons, the seagulls?
Same animal.
Yeah, just a random branch with the crackers and stuff. And they just all go there as a family and just decorate the fucking branch that they set up on.
And then they watch the swarms of seagulls.
Yeah, and it's
maybe
like
take away a
tradition.
Small child on their way.
I had a seagull take a sandwich out of my hand. I was eating a sandwich on the beach one year. I went to the beach for a vacation. I'm eating it. I'm holding it like this in my hand and I'm talking. Motherfucker comes by and takes it.
Yeah, I feel like you're just encouraging them more to steal people's food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's funny is the article mentioned that it was meaning like, oh, there's less people on the beach, so they're not gonna be holding like bread for.
Yeah, there's still a fuck ton of people on the beach.
It don't fucking matter. It's a seagull. Let it die if it doesn't eat.
And they're just leaving their trash on the beach, pretty much.
They got like trash. A full closed up Slim Jim on the tree.
Because also a lot of that stuff ain't actually good for them. No. All that stuff you listed, fucking bread and crackers and whatever
Popcorn.
The fuck else.
Expired.
Popcorn, yeah, expired especially. That's like that's definitely
it's all
not
their stuff
good
that's
for them.
expired and they didn't need anymore. Just throw it in the trash
just
like a normal person.
Away food.
Like that kind of stuff I'd feed to my chickens, and I mean that's a double standard kind of thing. Because is it good for the chickens too? No, not really.
I wouldn't give a shit about the seagull's health, anyways.
And
exactly.
But still,
put yourself in this scenario. Your mom walks up to you and is like, "Hey, don't expect Christmas this year. We're celebrating Seagull Day," and she explains it how I explained it.
If I was
I
fucking
would say,
like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Now I'd be like,
you off your meds?
Now I would be like, that's stupid. But if I was younger and she said that, I'd probably be pissed because I'm like, am I getting presents?
Yeah, you're like,
Santa will wash them up on the shore, maybe.
Because I want some fucking presents. What am I getting? A pet seagull or some stale bread?
They'll just attack you. You'll get fresh scars.
Hell yeah. I got plenty of cats. I know how that feels. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
That's so fucking weird. That is such
Seagull
a stupid...
Day.
Seagull Day.
Yeah, Seagull Day.
Well, how long do they sit there and watch the seagulls?
Days.
It's a week.
Is there a Seagull Eve?
I did not say
do they go out there the day?
Oh, no. Here's what they do. They just replace Hanukkah with it.
They said halfway through, people would just they'd throw something on there, like their family members, they would just throw something there and then immediately drive off. They wouldn't wait.
Yeah, maybe they'd throw an urn.
They just got tired of they're like, screw this Seagull Day.
Yeah, because what if the seagulls just weren't out there?
And apparently some people, like in the article, is saying like, oh, some people locked themselves in their rooms so where they hopefully didn't have to go to the beach that day for the Seagull Day.
Oh, that's funny.
Mother, please don't make me.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, Mom, I'm sick. I can't go to Seagull Day.
A lot of people are scared of birds anyways, too.
I feel like this lady ain't the brightest. I feel like I could say I have like the bird flu and say I'd give it to him if I was near him. You know what I mean?
Just imagine you're a child that's absolutely terrified of birds, and then your mom's like, we're doing Seagull Day. We're not doing fucking Christmas anymore. You're gonna fucking feed the birds and you're gonna like it.
But
I wonder if we
could
celebrate Seagull Day on the
Mother, I can't get near them.
Can we put like Seagull Day decorations on school buses?
It's just dead seagulls. They're nailed to the roof of the
bus. Yeah, they're hanging.
I mean, there's already a bunch of old foods probably sitting on the school bus anyway. So
and then there's bread. There's like bread
there's food
and
in their
crackers.
Mouths and the dead seagulls that are hanging.
And it's put like the bread and shit's also put on the bus.
And then instead of Christmas music, it's just seagull noises the entire time.
ASMR.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like you know like the whale sounds that people listen to sleep, it'd just be like that, but seagulls.
Yeah, oh my god, I'd kill
That'd
myself.
be awful. Yeah, that's a saw trap right there. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you're just trapped and the seagulls are just pimping at you.
Yeah.
You're staring at a dead seagull with a cracker in its mouth. Listening
the
to seagull noises.
The lady's like does like a saw thing. Yeah. You get 30 seconds to feed this seagull some bread. If you don't, I cut off its head and stick it in your mouth.
Okay, I mean, I like
people are like, they riot, they start chucking dead seagulls, you know.
I've never seen a Saw movie, so I don't know how awful
they
could make a trap like that.
I'm not into bodily horror movies, you know.
Really?
The first Saw movie is the best one. The first one.
I've been wanting to watch them, I just never have.
The more they went, the more absurd they went.
Yeah, because you gotta get more creative.
Yeah, you gotta really, like, you gotta make some fucked up shit.
What the fuck am I gonna do this time?
But I mean, like, some of those traps are creative as hell.
Like, imagine, like, the Human Centipede movies. Like, I feel like
I will never watch that.
They stopped at, like, 2 or 3 or whatever. It's like, if they would have kept going...
How did they get 3?
I don't know. But it's like...
I feel like the first one, it's like, it's a novelty, you know?
It's like it's like 2 Girls, 1 Cup got a sequel or something. It's like, what the hell?
It's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some movies don't deserve, you know, a...
Some people think that, like, Home Alone shouldn't have got a sequel.
How
do you guys feel?
I mean, the second one was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
The second one was pretty good, though.
Do you know there's 5 of them?
There's fucking 5?
I thought there was only 3. That's
I thought there was only 2. What?
I've seen 3.
I've only seen the first 2.
I wonder what the last one was like. Which one was Trump in?
I think the second one. Yeah.
That's when they were.
It's the only one that matters to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one is pretty good.
As
honestly.
an American.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Trump a little bit, since we're like also on the news, there was something about there's something going on in Colorado that is gonna take Trump out of the.
Yeah, they're not putting him on the ballots there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
So like that's crazy because it's like, is he just gonna like?
Interesting.
Is he just gonna quit running, or? But it's Trump.
He didn't need that state anyways.
Yeah, it's fucking Colorado.
Yeah, how many?
They're probably gonna like. I don't know who they're gonna vote, but it's like
gonna be a wacky election.
Oh yeah.
How many votes does he even get from Colorado? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
2.
Let's see.
I know West Virginia's 2. They would have to be similar.
What is it called? I forget.
Let's see.
Electoral votes?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
They have 9?
Apparently, according to this.
How many people live in Colorado? Because it's based on population.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's just going up, so...
I know population growth in Texas went up. Like 400,000 people came into Texas this year.
Texas has 38. No, it has 40.
Yeah, Colorado's been at 9 since 2004. So it's had 9 for a while.
How old is this fucking thing?
Bush was the last Republican they voted in.
Oh my god. Which one?
R. I mean, it's 2004. I don't know which Bush that is.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's the 9/11 Bush.
Yeah, it'd have to be because didn't Obama
2004 was second term.
Obama went into president in
After.
like what? It was like 2006?
2008.
Something like that?
2008.
2008? Okay.
Yeah.
Then second term he started was 24.
Yeah.
Because went till 2015 or whatever, 2016 almost.
Yeah. If he would have won, actually that was the second term. He can't.
This shit's really well laid out. Like,
Good job, Roosevelt. We could have had 4 terms with Obama.
I doubt he would have done it. He would have done a third one. I doubt he would have done 4 or more.
I don't know. I don't really know much about Obama. So.
But I feel
term limits. I feel like
if we would have kept that, we should be able to say, okay, like the votes, whatever, that's what gets to say, hey, okay, you're done. But it's like, after a while, with all this, like, people talk about rigging the elections and shit and, like, rigging the votes nowadays. Imagine if that shit was still happening and we didn't have a term limit.
It'd be more enticing to do it.
Yeah, would the people finally be like, okay, we need to somehow stop this? You know what I mean? Because I feel like they would after a while. Like, imagine if, like, Trump or Biden... Like,
I feel
one
like
of them
people
were
are
just
more
like,
lazy.
I don't know.
I feel like they would just be like, whatever.
I mean, the politicians are just voting for their
life.
best interests.
Yeah.
So it probably wouldn't happen. It'd probably be like whoever has more power at the time would argue to keep it.
Probably.
Yeah, that's that's kind of what Roosevelt did, because he was like, "Oh, I should stay president because World War II was going on and everything."
I mean, that makes sense.
That's a little different, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a little different.
That's a major war.
Didn't need presidents switching between that war.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know if we've had that happen before, but I feel like it just doesn't turn out well if it does, you know what I mean, in the middle of the war.
Well, I mean, the terror war did with Bush and Obama.
Yeah, that wasn't really super intense.
But we didn't have to be, I mean,
Vietnam?
We didn't have to be in, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, we didn't have to, but we also needed to do something. Because we did.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't have done it the way we did.
We were trying to make bank, alright?
Hell yeah. That's what we do here in the United States of
America.
America.
It's also nice that they have oil over there. Over there too.
No other reason to go over there other than just going against terrorism, you know. I wouldn't go there for any other reasons.
What, the pussy?
The oil.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Their pussy's covered, okay? You can't see it over there.
Too many layers.
Are we talking about Iraq?
Just the Middle East in general.
Yeah.
I thought we were still talking about Vietnam.
Vietnam.
No. I thought we were still talking about that.
The Vietnam.
And I was like, well, most of them are men over there. There's
they weren't going to be getting this fucking falling in their traps going over there.
Yeah. Lady boys.
Yeah, they're better than women.
It's because they got the mentality of a man, baby.
Exactly. There's no better woman than a man.
I love femboys, you know. They're nice.
You like femboys?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant until like a few months ago. Hunter and Michael had to tell me what that meant.
Huh. I forgot I told you.
You remember we were walking the sheets that one night?
Oh,
and I was like, what the hell is that supposed to fucking mean?
I mean, it's a very simple definition.
Hell yeah. A great definition.
Oh, why the fuck did I do that? Stupid.
What'd you do?
I opened up some Christmas questions and I exited out on accident.
Okay.
Because I was gonna keep it Christmas themed a little bit for the last 15 or so minutes of the podcast, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, real Christmas theme.
Yeah.
Well, this ain't questions on here, but I wanted to ask a few questions where we could talk a little bit about Christmas a little bit. Okay. So, some questions I thought of. What is the one thing you're hoping you get this year for Christmas that you either asked for or you're like, oh, I just need it and I'm hoping I get it, if that's money or whatever?
I got a good one. I'm thinking more like a used condom.
You asked for that?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
Okay.
I prayed to Santa, and I was
of course,
like,
just like Jesus.
Yeah, and I was like, here, let me give you a visual. Please, Santa, give me a large, unfractured penis.
Unfractured.
A large, unfractured penis. Thank you. Amen.
You saying it's not large?
We're going to find out Christmas Day if Josh gets this large, unfractured penis.
It's going to become a pebble to a boulder real quick.
And guys, guess what? It will be in the thumbnail.
It will be
in the thumbnail.
It will be in the thumbnail if it happens. If it doesn't happen, we know it didn't happen. And Santa Claus fucked up on his wish.
Santa fucked up. Can't believe Santa. Not giving Josh a big cock.
I want it like spray tan too, you know.
You wouldn't want your own
just an
personal
femboy
instead.
Like you keep Trump, him in your closet. I'm sure he could help you.
Give me a cock ring.
A cock ring. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Me. I've been wanting to get into. This is a serious answer, by the way.
What do you mean?
Mine was serious.
Okay. Okay.
You know
Sorry.
what? I changed mine. I want Josh's used condom.
Okay, from his huge unfractured penis.
Unfractured, spray
Unfractured.
tanned penis.
You wouldn't want Drake's used condom, because you know what Drake does to his condoms, right?
Puts them in children? What?
No.
Oh my god!
No, he after he's done, doing the business with the woman or whatever, or guy, whatever Drake wants to do.
Snorts it.
No,
Just
he
like
puts
that TikTok trend.
He puts hot sauce in the condom so the girl won't put it back in her, because there's been times that she has, as he's like walking away to go do something, she would go put it back in her, and then she'd start yelling like, "Oh my god!" You know what I mean? It's like that's
I'm
funny.
gonna be honest.
Pregnant.
I thought like of Drake and Josh.
Oh, well, I mean, we got Josh here, but I'm not talking about that Drake.
I don't know why. That's where my mind went before Drake himself.
I'm talking about the singer.
Yeah.
Stuck in a treehouse with the condom.
Yeah, that's a good fucking episode of Drake and Josh. Them
never
two
seen
stuck
it.
in that treehouse, and then they cut the fucking door open. That's a good episode.
Oh, I
Never
know that
seen
clip.
Drake and Josh.
No.
Huh?
No, I didn't have TV.
Hunter hasn't seen shit. He barely watched SpongeBob as a kid. He didn't watch fucking Drake and Josh. He didn't write, iCarly or fucking.
What was your bitch show as a kid?
My big show?
Yeah, like a show that you watched as a kid.
For a while it was Ben 10, but then we lost cable.
Okay, that's not bad.
So,
Ben 10's good.
I was pretty young though,
Yeah.
but then I just didn't have anything past that.
My
Okay.
favorite was SpongeBob.
I watched a shit ton of shows. I probably couldn't tell you what exactly, like, animation or live action show was my favorite, but I don't know. Anyways,
Actually, I
I've
had
been wanting
Phineas
to
and
get
Ferb.
into. Okay, yeah, that's a good show.
That was like
Phineas
the
and
main
Ferb's a
one
good
because it was like on something that I could watch. I don't know.
Yeah. But I've been wanting to get into like doing like inking art, because I did it for a class last year. So I asked my mom if she could get me like an ink pen and shit, because I want to try it. So I'm hoping I get that. If I don't, I don't. But I'm hoping, because
You want to know what I actually asked for?
What?
Soap.
Underwear? Soap.
I asked for soap.
I
my
mean-
pine tar soap.
Yeah.
And if I'm being serious, what I kind of wanted, and I bought it for myself, I wanted to play Madden, the football
Hell
game.
yeah.
Never
'Cause
played
we
like a
just-
sports game.
I like Madden, but like this newest one, there's like some new mechanics in it that
I
I'm
make
not
a new one
used to.
every year. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
I
said
like
for the longest time, games like that, like FIFA,
DLC.
Madden, and NBA, don't
Make a
make
new
me.
fucking game.
I want the new one. Don't make it $70 every fucking year.
Yeah,
or $60
they're
every
like
fucking
triple
year.
Especially if it's the
title
same
prices.
fucking game. It's like
Yeah. Oh, this guy's on a different team this year than this guy. Guess what? I can move him wherever the fuck I want, anyways, in the game.
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
What's funny is when I bought the game, it was like 60% off, but the last Madden was still $60.
That's
It's
fucking crazy.
ridiculous.
The last one was still. So the newest one had a discount, and then the old one was even higher because it didn't have a discount.
That's stupid. That is very stupid. But I mean,
EA.
yeah, you
It's in
gotta
the
love
game.
it. It's in the fucking game.
It's in the price.
It's in the money. Yeah, like
Probably don't play an ad every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You get your $70 game. You gotta
It's like
watch
Spotify.
like an ad before you play.
It's like an old
after
Yeah,
every down.
mid-rolls.
Yeah, after every down in the game or whatever.
It's
Madden
like you're
is just an
watching
ad.
TV. They want to get you that experience.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just
It's
like,
like
oh,
5 minutes worth of ads before you can play again.
we're right at the quarter. It just starts playing a bunch of ads.
One
So you-
time at the at college, me and Hunter are working out, and we're on the treadmills, and there's a screen on there, and I put it onto the football channel thing, and I'm trying to watch football. There was ads the whole time we were there. We're there for 15 minutes, and I just watched ads.
He never got to see any football.
The game never came fucking on.
Just ads.
Did you get any Liberty Mutual ads?
I don't remember.
Oh
it was fucking
God.
stupid.
The sheer amount there have been of those lately.
Libbity bibbity. Libbity bibbity.
Are they
even have a
replacing that
mustache.
one dude, actually? Or is that just like a skit?
I think it's just a skit.
Yeah.
They'd be stupid if they replaced that guy.
You also get fucking Lee Moogie Moo.
I don't see that one.
They should have
Just a lot
Seagull.
of Liberty Mutual.
Imagine if they replaced that with a seagull. And then
And
they'd
like-
be like, oh, Seagull Day! Woo!
A
Yeah,
lot of
seagull,
Spanish
meagull.
ads. That's also what I get.
Yeah, that's weird.
I get Spanish and French ads now.
Bonjour.
Here's another
Don't know them.
Christmas question. Another present question. What was your favorite present you ever got, ever, if you remember? Like your
Seeing that I don't
most
remember
favorite.
hardly anything,
Just
probably my DS.
okay. There we go.
Yeah.
I actually have a sad Christmas present. Which
Was
is
it
kind
an
of
urn filled with 5 children?
Oh my god.
No. It was sad for me. It was when Smash 4 came out on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And I asked my
No, terribly sad.
I asked my dad. I was like, "Hey, I want the new Smash game." And then on Christmas Day, I was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to play Smash." I opened it up. It's Smash Brawl on the Wii. It was the old Smash game, and I already had
And
like
you-
2 copies.
Yeah,
of it.
you already had it.
I already had 2 copies of it.
Damn.
I just remember started crying. I just started like
Oh my
tearing up,
God.
and he's like, "What's the problem? That's what you wanted."
It's not the right one.
Stop fucking crying.
Because
You
you
got
don't
what
want
you
to
wanted.
be. You don't want to be like a little dick and be like, it's not. You know
Yeah,
what
I was
mean?
like
But-
trying not
I
to
was
cry.
minorly a
and-
dick, so
and then
I would say if I didn't like it.
No,
yeah,
I
my
never.
dad was being a total douchebag that day.
Yeah, I never have.
I thought you were gonna say like it was
always-
a lottery ticket. It's like if you win, you can get it. I don't.
Help me at the perk.
Yeah, scratch off. But mine are these 2 guitars that are behind me.
Ah,
I got them back in 2018, and they were my favorite gifts I got. I got quite a bit of shit that year. Usually,
how much were
like,
they?
I don't know, but like usually back then when my mom was making like a shit ton more money than what she is now, she was able to spend quite a bit on each one of us kids, but more than likely one would get spent more on than the other. And usually it's my sister, just because a lot of her stuff, like a lot of her girl stuff, like clothes and makeup and all this, it's very expensive.
Women.
But like that year was the first year that they spent way more on me than anybody else, because I got this desk that I'm using that was like $350, and then
Why the fuck was your desk $300?
I don't know, it's a pricey desk. It's made out of carbon fiber.
Why?
I don't know, like like the I don't
If
know.
I want a
Anyways,
nice
I think,
desk, I want it to be.
I think
wood.
it's carbon fiber.
Yeah, mine's wood.
Yeah. Mine's
but,
metal and particle board. So
And I've
I
had
don't
it
know
for
how much-
over 10 years.
I don't know how much they paid for these, because obviously, like, this guitar behind me, it's not like a name brand. It's not.
yeah.
It's not
How
Les
much
Paul.
does
It's
a
not Gibson.
guitar cost in general of that? variety?
Probably like 150 to 200 for just like a
Okay.
regular. So this was probably like $150, and then, well, actually, this ain't even the one my mom got me. What was crazy that year was that my mom bought me this bass and another electric guitar, and my dad bought me this electric guitar the same year. So I have technically 2 electric guitars in
A
this
lot of
bass.
presents.
But the one that my mom got me, I want to one day just completely refurbish it, because the fretboard you'll sit there and like play it or whatever, and your fingers will become super black. And I don't know if it's because of the fretboard or what, or if it's because of the strings. I just want to completely redo that.
Did it come with strings?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one did too.
That's odd.
And like it doesn't do that. And also the frets on it, so like the metal bars, they like whoever manufactured it didn't do that well, because I'll slide my hand down the neck of that guitar and my fingers will get sliced open because there's just a little bit of that fret metal still sticking out on some of those, so just get
take the string off and sand it down.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I just haven't gotten to it, but I've had these guitars since 2018, so I mean it's been a long time. I should have done it by now.
Cutting your fingers up.
Well, you know, Carson.
I just use this one.
Like, if you go back to McDonald's over the summer, you know our manager, Will, could probably hook you up with some strings.
Yeah, I got a shit ton.
I need strings for my guitar.
I have strings. I want to get an acoustic at some point. Just
That's
because
I've
just really been like, but the thing is I already got 3 fucking guitars, and I don't got the room for an acoustic. I have a fucking case for it, so I could just put it in the case. I have an acoustic guitar case with no acoustic guitar. How fucking stupid
I mean,
is that?
you just put it in a corner somewhere.
But
whenever put it under your bed, maybe.
What was cool? That was a cool Christmas because like my grandpa, for some reason, he found out that I was getting a guitar, which was this one from my dad, and he decided he was gonna buy 3 guitars. Electric guitars. So he just randomly bought 3 electric guitars, and he was trying to learn when I was trying to learn.
Oh, he's trying to learn with you?
Yeah,
that's nice.
He would let me come up, and he'd be like, "Go get a guitar, go grab it, and go plug it in." And I think they still have them. I just haven't done it in forever, just because I don't. The guitar I actually picked up today for the first time and started like fiddling on it a little bit, but I usually play the bass now. But
you seem more of a bass guy than anything.
Yeah, I just like
it's very fitting.
Bass. It's funky, you know what I mean.
I'm a keyboard guy.
It was very nice because I didn't know that he was doing that, and then I like went up to his house because like we did Christmas down at my dad's, and then we went up to my grandparents to do like a Christmas up there where they could give us our presents. And he was like, "So what'd you get?" And I was like telling him. He's like, "Oh, your dad got you that guitar?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You want to see what I got?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He goes in his room, comes out, and he's just carrying 3 fucking guitars.
God.
I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Damn.
And like, I don't think he has an acoustic. I think he just bought like 3, and I might buy one off of him because like they're really nice guitars, surprisingly. And like he's also has like a banjo, which is pretty cool, but he's had that banjo for fucking forever.
I remember
like forever.
When I was younger, when I went to church, we did this singing competition. There was just one church, 3 people showed up. It was 2 dudes with a banjo and 1 lady, and they were all old as fuck.
The 2 dudes.
They were going at her. So
yeah, I'm sure. I've wanted to learn how to play it, but like I feel like it takes so long. But I think anything you would play would sound pretty fucking decent.
Yeah, it'd be.
I mean,
nifty.
the banjo, wouldn't it be similar to a guitar?
Yeah, but there's like
It's more picking.
Yeah, and not just that. You can use a pick, like a regular guitar pick on it, but they have like
I've never seen someone use a guitar pick for a fucking
there's
banjo.
like these finger picks that you can put on your finger that you put on like all your fingers, and you sit there and just kind of like
I've
a
seen
bass,
people
and you
use
just
that
sit there
or just their hands.
Yeah, but that's usually what they do. I'm like, holy shit, people they can go on a fucking banjo.
You watch their hands, they're moving fast.
Yeah. But that's even like that's for any instrument, you know what I mean?
Getting that
like
bluegrass going.
My sister, she's this guy she's talking to right now, he plays the piano, and she told him, "Oh, Carson knows how to play, blah blah blah. I have a keyboard, but I haven't played the fucker in years, so I don't really like know how to play. I know how to fiddle on it, whatever. I know some chords, but it's like I was like, tell him that I don't fully know how to play, because this dude knows how to play. He does shows.
I'm
everything.
the same way with acoustic guitar.
Yeah, he's probably like.
I haven't played in years.
Have you heard any of his music?
From what I know, he can play like classical and like just a lot of music, but he could do like the full song and its chords and its melody, and he's fucking like going. I'm
Yep,
like,
I can't do that.
yeah. I'm like, but apparently he's been playing for fucking years.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to tell him I am not, because she was saying like, because he's coming over, for the holidays or whatever, and she was like saying, oh, when you guys get some downtime, he was thinking like at some point maybe you guys could like go in your room and just
You gotta
play.
really learn the bass.
And I'm like, but apparently he has his own that he's bringing with him, I think, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So like she was saying I was gonna play on mine, he was gonna play on his. And I was like,
I mean, he could
I
show
don't know
you
about
some
that.
pointers.
Yeah, then I was like, just tell him like if he wants to do that, I'm fine with learning.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
Just
crazily play on it.
don't expect me to be as good as you.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, I used to know how to play quite a few songs, but I don't know more like at all. You know what I mean? Like I've just completely forgotten them over time. I used to know how to play Country Roads fully. And one day I was playing it in like a public like place that had a piano. I was just sitting there playing it, and strangers started coming by and started singing it. I was like, but then it started getting really weird for me because all the attention was on me all of a sudden because I was like 13, like 14, 13
Piano is one
years
of those
old.
things where people
I'm just sitting there playing it, and then they come over and people start singing it. I'm like, okay, I need to, because it like started distracting me. I was like, I need to stop because I can't. I don't know, but it was fun.
We hit the hour mark, so.
Oh, we're already at an hour.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're
Time
having
flies.
fun.
Talking about dead children and
Oh my god.
And pedophiles.
I gotta keep bringing it up.
And fractured penises.
And
Yep.
broken dicks, yeah.
And Seagull Day.
And seagull
Fucking
day.
seagulls.
You gotta love Seagull Day, baby.
I fucking
'Cause guess
hate
what?
birds so goddamn much.
Hashtag seagull day.
Seagull Day, baby. Hashtag.
Seagull day.
Yeah. Oh well. Anything else we want to talk about? I mean, like I know we chit chat.
I can't think of
I don't.
anything.
I mean, I was gonna ask like there was some of these questions on here online, but I think the questions that I asked are kind of good enough. They're Christmassy.
Yeah, Christmas.
Because
See, it only became Christmassy at the very end of the episode.
Because like the Christmas questions it's asking on here are like trivia questions. I was just asking personal.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get into the nitty gritty.
You want to get inside of me?
The people
I
and
do.
the guest.
Anytime,
Let me
Hunter.
in your skin.
Wow, that's weird, Carson. Go back to your burnt children, all right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you live that down.
Hey,
They
You might
never got
find this
down the
funny.
stairs.
hey, it was a good article. Okay, it was very needed.
It was
Was
needed.
it? I
We
feel
learned
like
something.
I feel like I didn't learn much. I feel
What,
like I
to know
learned
where your
children
exits
can't
are?
run through fire.
We learned where your exits are, baby. And if you have a
Learned not to
2-year-old and a
leave your
3-year-old
kids
in the
on
house,
top floor of a building.
you're running, baby. You know what I mean? I would just, I wouldn't care. Like, I feel like the adrenaline and shit, I'd have them in my fucking arms and I'd just be running. Like, it definitely burned the fuck out of you. It definitely hurt.
The funny thing about that is your clothes would melt to your skin.
Yeah.
I'd rather take the jumping out the window.
Yeah,
Instead of being
jumping out the
burned.
window is the best option.
I mean, it even shows. It shows
it's only
the
2
house.
stories.
It shows the house on the article, and it's like
Broken legs can fix. The burn
Exactly.
scars will stay.
there was
I feel like
there
the
was
broken legs
windows,
will do something.
but like I said, I feel like they just weren't going to jump out the window.
Well, yeah. I mean, either
Yeah,
way, it's
stupid kids.
terrifying.
Gotta teach these kids some creativity, you know.
Yeah,
No,
teach
that
them how to
definitely
make
is.
Tell them how to make a rope out of their blankets.
Yeah. Seriously,
you think they learned their lesson?
Our sophomore year
did
biology.
they learn a lesson, Carson?
Do you think they learned their lesson?
Maybe.
We learned a lesson today.
But
the
like,
dad should give him a stern talking to afterwards.
Our sophomore year biology teacher, he legit told us if there was ever a fire, we were on the second floor of the school. He said if their school's ever on fire and we're up here, he had a fucking ladder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not just that, he said if that ladder didn't happen to be, or maybe it might have been, I'm just gonna fucking say her name. It might have been Miss Schimmel. There was some professor, either the biology teacher, or teacher, either a biology teacher or Miss Schimmel. They were like, you could tie your like hoodies together or whatever the fuck, or your jackets or whatever.
I don't want to
like,
damage my hoodie.
And like send it down and then kind of like walk down like a rope.
Man, like,
they're gonna be stepping on it.
But I feel like in a house, like a
they're
they
gonna be
ain't gonna have
stepping
time
on my
to think of that.
Gucci. You know, I don't want that.
But in a house,
Gucci
they're not gonna
sweater,
have.
No.
They're not gonna have time to think about that. You know what I
My
mean?
shoes are gonna get dirty.
Me as a 13-year-old, I wouldn't think, hey, I need to figure out a way of tying all these shirts together to get out of this house.
Oh no, my mind would have been, I guess I'm jumping. I wouldn't have thought to tie anything together, but I'm like, I'm jumping out this fucking window, I guess.
You know what? If the people at home want to let us know, how would you have gotten out of this scenario? With a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and an 11-year-old.
I would have ditched them.
And you were 13. How would you have done it? Because I mean, and
either that,
at the
or
end
I'd
of the
like
day,
hang
you
them
could give
out
the
the
answer.
window as much as I could and just drop them and hope they lived.
But at the end of the day, you could just give the answer.
Or
I guess I'm burning.
You could toss them all out the window and use them to cushion your fall.
I feel like you would crush all of them.
Yeah, no.
You would live.
Take care of number one. All right.
I mean,
would you want your father to lose all his kids?
Yeah. At least one of them gets to tell the story.
Yeah, you're getting more presents.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, they ain't using them.
If he had one kid live, would the one kid get all the presents? Or would he just return
maybe
the rest?
I feel like if the kid wanted them,
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I'll take this one and that one.
Yeah, I would have definitely just
you can take
jumped
that
out the
Barbie
window by
dollhouse
myself.
back. I don't want that.
Now that I'm thinking about it, though, this dude had to have been fucking. To have a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and then a 5-year-old.
He was just he was a potent man. All right.
That's a fucking year.
It doesn't say it comes
year.
from the one woman. It could be coming from.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It could be different. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't even say anything about like a mother or anything like that. One little more sad thing. It said that they were all found in the same bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd assume so.
So
they were probably like comforting each other before the end.
yeah.
Now I feel bad.
Well, apparently the neighbors were getting the neighbors were trying to help. Neighbors were gathering hoses and ladders in attempt to fight the fire.
Oh.
That must have been That must have been an intense fucking fire.
But the thing is like these neighbors, they're using garden hoses. You know what I mean?
You're not doing shit.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just heard those. I was thinking.
This is why I keep
providers.
asbestos in my houses.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a house in Arizona, so the climate. I mean, even though it's colder out, that dry air, it's definitely gonna catch and spread very fast. So like, I just don't think there was anything. They could have helped a lot, but it could have slowed it down a bit. But
I mean, slowing down the fire means you burn longer.
But you could live.
Well, yeah, there's a chance you live. But I think, like I said, the fire probably didn't get him. It was the smoke.
It probably was. Yeah.
Were they burnt to a crisp, Carson? Does it say that?
Does
it have pictures?
It appeared. It just has a picture of the house. That's it, and it says
burnt or
it
not?
appeared. it appeared that the fire had made its way up the home's only staircase, blocking their escape. So they couldn't leave. So...
Also, that would suck if, like, that building didn't have a window. Does that, like, the picture of the house?
It has windows, and especially where the burnt part is. Here, I'll send it, because we're in Discord as well. I'll send it in Discord. Like the picture. This is like the aftermath. This is like the aftermath. Oh yeah,
you could have gotten out. Look at that shit.
Yeah, they tried to use that and just hop down.
Like, those are pretty big windows. That's what I'm saying. Like, they could have. There's not a lot of windows, but they could have. And like, you see that right side of the house, there's still windows there, and unless this is not like, unless that part ain't connected and these are like apartments where they're stuck together, you know what I mean? Then I could see that, but if you're having 5 kids in that small of a building,
they could have easily hopped on that roof, and then it would just be a one-story fall.
If I was a kid and I lived there, I would have been sitting out on the roof a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, even like, I doubt that car was there. Do you see that car on the bottom of the screen? But it's like, I doubt that car was there. But if it was, they could have just went window, roof, on top of the car, on the ground.
Yeah, and they would have been...
Because that car's maybe a 2-foot drop, 3-foot drop from that roof to there. So it's like, but I mean, once again, you got to think as a 13-year-old in a mindset, having that young of siblings or relatives around you, I think you're maybe just not thinking quick enough.
And I bet all of them are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I know.
Or
as a kid, I would have just.
Or they just don't know. Maybe they didn't know for the longest time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it could have been like just carbon monoxide building up.
Made them passed out.
Yeah.
And then it was too late.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. That's fucked. Because it will rise. Yeah, it'll rise, and if it was on that staircase, it was going straight up them stairs.
Right to their room.
Yeah.
So
I like. That's just fucked up.
Solid ender. Actually, give us a positive question here, Carson. So we don't.
Positive question. Okay. Should I ask a question from this thing?
I don't know. Follow your heart.
Something.
Okay. How many ghosts show up in the Christmas Carol movie?
3.
4.
Josh is correct. It was 4.
The fuck did they count as 4?
The dead one, Father Christmas, the God dude. I don't know.
Well,
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Ghost of Christmas Present, Past, Future, and then
maybe they're counting ghost? Marley.
Who the fuck's that?
His partner.
Oh, he dies too, and
the
past partner. Yep, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And the ghost of present is actually Santa in the movie.
Yeah.
We're talking about the animated one.
I'm assuming.
Well, many.
That's the good one.
I'm talking about I think it's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's the.
That one.
Yeah, that's the good one.
It is.
I watched this like old 60s one.
Although when I was little, that one, the candle would make me so uncomfortable. And then there was the scene with the present one dying.
Okay, this question kind of connects with Jared Fogel's asshole in prison.
I don't know.
What words follow Silent Night in the song?
Holy Night.
There we go. Anyways, it's a bad joke, I know.
Just like the bad article, you know.
Which country did eggnog come from? I didn't know this.
Switzerland.
Germany.
You're both wrong. England.
Oh, no one likes England.
Yeah, with their fucking beans and their toast.
Go eat your beans on toast. Or your toast sandwich.
They're toasted beans.
You gotta be at a low point in life to eat a toast sandwich.
Toast sandwich.
You know, I used to only...
That ain't a fucking sandwich. That's just toast.
No, it is. See, what you have is normal bread on the outside, and then toast on the inside.
That's fucking disgusting. That is fucking disgusting.
For a whole summer, my right before my freshman year of high school, during that summer, all I ate that whole summer really was like buttered toast. I would just keep on making butter toast over and over.
Oh.
See, every year, like all throughout high school, and this even happened in middle school a little bit too, I went through, I was talking to my mom about it the other day, I would go through a cycle of coming home after school and eating a random ass food. So it started with, when we had a shit ton of chickens, it started with omelets. I would come home and cook a shit ton of eggs and eat a shit ton of omelets every day. And then that lasted
dinner.
for like... and then that lasted like a few months, and these all lasted about a few months, but then I started with tomato soup, so then I'd start doing tomato soup,
type of
and
soup.
then after a while I started doing bagels. I'd come home and eat bagels, and
Should
then
you toast them,
finally I would toast them and I'd put cream cheese on
Okay,
it.
thank God. I thought you were just eating dry ass bagels.
But here's the kicker. The final thing was I would come home and I'd make waffles, and I'd put them in the toaster, and I would just eat them straight out of the toaster.
Like the frozen waffles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
But I would
you just
eat
ate
them.
plain waffles?
Yeah, I wouldn't put nothing on it. I would just take it straight out of the toaster and eat
Not
it.
even
And my
butter?
sister hated me because of it. No, nothing. I would just eat it.
Surprised you didn't put ketchup on it.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
That's
you're
fucking
the
disgusting.
ketchup guy.
Sandwich.
I know I'm the ketchup guy, but guess what? That's I have morals.
When was
I'll
the
put
last
ketchup
time
on
you had a
everything.
ketchup sandwich?
I was probably 9.
I've never had a ketchup
Freak.
sandwich.
You gotta try it. I mean, it's pretty decent.
No, it's not.
No.
I was okay with it because you were a kid, but then you just defended it.
Hey, I
What
was a
the fuck?
kid. You know what I mean?
You just said it's decent now.
I don't remember, but from what
You're
sorry,
like, you should try
from
it.
what I remember, it tasted pretty decent.
Fucking, it's ketchup with bread.
I know.
I can
I
imagine what
wouldn't
it
eat it
tastes like.
now. It tastes like it's just ketchup.
Terrible.
That's all you could taste.
Really?
It's
You
just
only taste the ketchup? The bread
But,
wouldn't have that much taste to it.
Hey, it's better than me eating rocks.
You know, I would just
I
eat
don't know.
plain. I would
I feel
just
like
eat
the rocks
plain
taste
bread.
better.
I would just eat plain
I'm
bread.
more okay with
sometimes.
that.
Yeah, it's plain
Yeah, that's
bread.
fine.
My grandpa, at one point, he would, whenever I come over to his house, he's like, "You want a peanut butter sandwich?" I'm like, "Can I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?"
Can I have a peanut butter and ketchup sandwich?
He's like, "Well, I'll make a peanut butter sandwich, so you want a peanut butter sandwich?" I guess. And he'd make me a shit ton of them. So I'd have like, I'd run out my drink, so I'm sitting there trying to scarf that, but... Imagine trying to eat so many peanut butter sandwiches with no drink. I was like choking.
You're screwed.
I'm sitting there. Yeah, I'm just choking on this fucking sandwich. I could have, I just wasn't because I was too busy eating my fucking sandwiches. No, I don't.
But you're a slow eater.
I don't even
I
know.
feel
I was
like
like
you
11.
if you like ask someone, "Oh, you want a peanut butter sandwich?" and they're like, "Yeah," you don't make them a shit ton. You make at most 2. Right?
Yeah,
1 or 2.
That was
one.
That was the thing. My
2
grandpa's
if you're
like
really
a
hungry.
big. My grandpa's a big dude, and like he would make me 2, and then I'd eat them. He's like, "You want more?" I'm like, I can't. I wouldn't say no, so I'm like, I guess. And then he'd make me 2
is it like
more.
2 pieces of bread or just like 1 bread but folded?
2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, an actual sandwich.
See, and then my grandma, when she would make them, she would do the folded, just because. And then I could scarf down like 4 of those, but like
I ain't about
2
the
full
folded.
ass sandwiches. the folded's it's fast. It's just easy if you're wanting something quick to eat.
You know, I like hot dog buns.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would put jelly on the.
This is some really poverty shit.
Just eating the hot dog bun with jelly in between.
For the people in the back, Josh would also eat, those dog bacon treats.
Oh yeah, I done that.
Josh ate those.
That's me.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's bacon bites.
You like licking peanut butter, Josh?
That's why he's eating those peanut butter sandwiches.
I've ate grass before too.
I mean, I definitely ate some fucking dirt in my lifetime too. Yeah.
I've definitely eaten dirt, not grass.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be healthy eating some grass.
No nutritional value.
Yeah,
for
nothing.
you whatsoever.
I haven't just sat there and ate grass. I wrecked on a dirt bike and I fell straight forward, had no helmet on, fell straight forward, like flat on my stomach, because the dirt bike went vertical. I fell off, but then landed flat on my stomach. But the speed, I was still going the speed of the dirt bike, so my face just went straight forward, and I was yelling. So my mouth was open.
So
I just got a
muffled.
mouthful of dirt.
It was like.
Yeah. I just got a mouthful of dirt, and it sucked, because I threw up everywhere.
No, it's
with dirt.
With dirt. Vomiting dirt.
It's bad.
All right, we'll end it on that.
Okay, we're
dirt.
Yeah, vomiting dirt. Okay,
Better than burning children.
Okay, you just had to bring it back up. And we hope the families are okay.
Yeah, and
families.
with that
I mean,
GoFundMe,
there's not much family left
if
to
you
it.
go find that GoFundMe, go support it if you can.
Yeah, find the GoFundMe.
We don't know what the GoFundMe is, but if you guys want to support it, go support it.
Yeah, kick that over some stupid charity that's gonna spend it on vacations.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. This is the end.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Thanks for Josh for coming.
Maybe next time in person.
Yeah, probably be a lot better.
We'll have him in person at some point.
Yeah, sometime.
We hope to have more guests eventually. If that's friends or just...
one other on the roster?
Yeah, so far, and that's just a maybe. But, yeah, we'll have Josh on again. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Just get Michael on. He'd love to be
on. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep.
Check out the Spotify.
And ring the bell for notifications.
And do that. Check out Josh's Instagram that he talked about earlier on in the video. Or not.
No,
whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. And yeah. Is that it? That's it?
Well, good night.
Good night, and
Goodbye.
have a jolly one.